Hi, I'm Ashley Appap.
And I'm Hayley Tanto.
Welcome to Call an Adult, a Pretty Little Liars recap podcast.
Each week we'll dive headfirst into the absolutely bonkers world of PLL as we recap the iconic series.
Where everyone is hot.
And no one calls an adult.
Let's go, bitches!
A.
Got a chine here that I made.
Nummy. Did you get onto the magnesium Ovaltinis? Did I tell you about that?
No, you did tell me, but I didn't get onto it.
I mean, you don't want to do it now because it's magnesium. Doesn't do that to me, I don't think. It just makes me need to pee.
Really?
Not real, more just like drinking a big cup of thing before bed.
Oh, yeah.
And then I'm like, I need to pee.
I learned I'm going to pee no matter what. The second I'm in bed, I'm going to be getting out to pee.
It's crazy. Then I get in my head about it. Of like,
more like in your bed.
I'm out of my bed about it because you feel like the tiny feeling of like, I need to pee. And you're like, I can get through this. And then you're like, well, but I can't sleep.
Should we make this the episode already?
Sure.
Because we've been recording.
Great.
And I think it's funny.
Perfect. There's context to why we're talking about this, yes?
Ovaltine.
Do we have the magnesium? Yeah, cool. Welcome.
Welcome to you, to me, and to the Gurgle, because she's back. The Gurgle, I think we decided her name's Eliza. Eliza. We love take your time. We love you, take your time. I'll see you on the other side. Who's like last friend? Which, of course, is the lady with the hair from a couple episodes ago. If you're listening and not watching, go to our YouTube channel and see the Gurgle in Hayley's camera.
Or just imagine her.
Or imagine her hair ripped clean off and it's placed on top. And at the end of the episode, maybe we'll whip her hair back and forth. How about that?
Just whip it. Whip it real good. Ash, how are you?
Hayley, I'm well. How are you?
I'm good.
Woo!
We were talking off pod before, speaking of toilet, which I guess is all we talk about is pissing.
And shitting.
And shitting, sorry. And shitting. I was telling you a story, then you were like, save this for the pod.
Okay.
And we'll do it quick because
it's important.
But it was very PLL vibes for me.
For
which
many
I
reasons.
Hate. Very stress stream. Basically, I was at a surprise party for a very dear friend.
Surprise.
And so the stakes are really high. It's like very stressed. I'm already stressed. I had two coffees and the second one I should not have had. That does not do well for my mental health.
Yuck.
And yet I can't resist a skinny cap. Anyway, and so I'm like, there's a magician meant to arrive.
The most PLL edition of all time.
Literally, it's oh my God, what's his name? Forgot.
Mr. Magic.
I've
just noticed that I have a
Charlemagne. He was a clown. He was a magician.
He was a clown and a flop.
He was a flop, bitch, jester.
In the clown square.
In Ravenswood Town Clown Square.
Town clown. I just realised I had shit in my tooth that whole time. So
I didn't notice.
Watch the YouTube for that. You were in the toilet. There's a magician
there's a magician coming, but I'm like, I'm just going to like do the quickest piss of my life. Truly like doing it. It was so quick. And I'm like, man, I'm going to like come out of here and people are going to be like, Hayley, that was so quick. Like you're the fastest.
Hayley, did you even piss in
That's
there?
amazing. You know, like when some people piss so fast and you're like, what the hell? That's amazing.
Yep.
Not me.
No.
I'm not slow either, but I'm not fast.
I'm slow.
I can be slow. And then I'm like, fastest piss in the world. I'm like, great. The toilet is its own little powder room. So it's like in a bathroom and then you go into the toilet and shut the door.
Yes.
So and it's a very loud, like there's a lot of people in this apartment all celebrating.
So you're separated by them with two doors.
Yeah. But the bathroom door, not the toilet door, but the bathroom door is not closed. It's like I didn't shut it because I'm like, there's a powder room. So I'll shut the powder room bit. Then I realize I can't get out. I'm like, okay, like just like kind of trying to pull the door. It's not a lock thing. It's like, I'm like, the door's not locked.
No, it's just stuck.
This goes on for about 2 minutes and I'm really like on the verge of a panic attack or like and I'm like truly banging on the door, like yelling, like, I'm in here, hello. Mm-hmm. Not in like, I am panicking, but it's not that I'm like, I'm going to die. It's more like, as soon someone's going to answer the door because it's near the the door to get out of the apartment. I'm like,
Yes.
soon someone's going to answer the door to get the magician. So the more I yell, someone's going to hear me. And then,
Or the magician finds you, locks you in there
the
forever with
magician-
his magic.
and he would. I don't have my phone on me, by the way.
Terrifying.
Obviously. I don't have my phone on me. So I'm like, ah! My hands hurt the next day because I was just like banging on the door so hard. I do get out eventually. Honestly, I do think it was only 2 to 3 minutes, but that's a really long time when you're like, I am stuck in a little toilet. So many of my friends are outside having a nice time. There's a magician coming.
Magician en route.
There's a magician en route.
Scary.
And then I finally get out and then I'm fine. And now I vow to take my phone everywhere with me, everywhere I go. And I truly understood the girls. I understood them watching this episode when they're trapped in the stables with that crazy horse.
God, that
I was like, there was no crazy horse, but I was stuck in a toilet alone. Anyway, so that's my really scary story.
stuck in a nightmare.
I have stress dreams all the time, and that was a stress dream.
Well, segue from phone to phone. My current experience of life is that I'm trying to be less on my phone,
Important.
but of course I'll always do exactly as you do and take my phone to the toilet with me because I don't want to get locked.
You don't
Okay.
know.
You never know what's going to happen. But I have I'm bringing back my camcorder, which I for a while was just using all the time.
Yes.
So you might have just heard the dulcet tones of me whipping it out, and this is me just I'm slow zooming on Hayley right now.
What's wrong with being confident?
So that's my current update in life. And
That's such a good update. It's better than mine being trapped in a toilet.
Well, I'm trying to get on the other side of the thing and make my own NAT club, which of course stands for
Nah, Ali.
So I'm going to film people going around going, nah, don't do that.
And then reference our pod to our friends who don't listen to our pod.
And I'll go, how's that going? And I'll go, yeah, it's actually incredible. It's
really
time
good.
of our lives.
It's like, when people are like, how's your pod? I'm like, it's all I think about, all I want to do all the time.
And we have a community of gurgles/dolls, whomst we love.
Actually, can
and
I
are
quickly
dedicated
read a
to.
comment? I'm going to do it now. Because every time I save stuff for the end of the episode, we don't do it. So I'll do this.
And let's just take a moment to celebrate Hayley and her ability to whip the thing out, and do this right now. Because
Thank
you know, I'm not.
I try to learn from my mistakes.
They're not mistakes. They're misgivings. What is that right?
I don't know, but I love that and I'm going to cry. Shout out to
is a
Christina,
misgiving?
who is a doll, who is a gurgle. Well, I guess she
Christina.
has said what she identifies as. But last episode, we talked about what is a doll, what is a gurgle.
What is legacy?
What is a doll and a gurgle? Christina says, okay, here's my theory. A doll is an enjoyer and a gurgle is a doer. A doll watches reality TV. A gurgle watches documentaries. A doll has a treat yourself attitude. A gurgle has a budget. Hannah and Aria are dolls. Spencer and Emily are gurgles. And then maybe it's as simple as type A, gurgle, type B, doll. Keeps going.
Wow.
I do think you definitely have to feel which one you are. I have decided to self-identify as a gurgle personally. Shout out to our gurgle,
Shout out gurgle.
Christina.
Oh,
I love that.
I love that. I think I'm part
so beautiful.
gurgle, part doll.
Me too.
Depending on the time.
I'm
I think.
not a doll. Not yet
Yeah,
a gurgle.
gurgle. I love that already. We haven't even started talking
Not a
about the
doll.
show.
Not yet a gurgle. We don't know because there's a lot of
There's a lot. There's a lot. We got to figure it out. Also, our little girliana, Liza. I actually think maybe she's more of a doll. If that's what we're going with, which I think that's a great summation, I think she might be a doll.
Yeah.
Look at her. She's partying so hard her little diva hair come
doll
off.
was the type B one? I've already forgotten what I said.
Yes. Doll party animal. Doll
Oh, she's a doll.
out all night.
She's a doll.
Her little diva hair come off.
Pudding's a doll.
Pudding. Miss Enjoyment.
Pudding is a doll.
Little Miss Sitting Sun.
Pudding might also be a queener, which was only for like Rhonda, but I think it is like Rhonda and Pudding. But that's it. That's the cutoff. You and I aren't queeners.
No.
It's that's the cutoff.
And that's the cutoff about this part of the episode because we're going to keep going and talk about season 5, episode 8.
Scream for me! That was me in the toilet. That was me locked in the toilet, screaming the top of my lungs.
Oh,
Awful.
Beautiful full set though.
Scream. Thanks.
This episode, Scream for me, was directed by, every time I have to check, I forget which column is which, directed by Bethany Rooney. Slay. Don't know if we've seen
I've never heard that.
before.
Is Bethany Young named after her?
Oh, maybe. And this episode was written by King/Queen Oliver Goldstick and Maya Goldsmith.
What, the Golds?
The Golds.
The Goldie crew.
The Goldie Mama Papa. I don't know.
That's so good.
This episode came out on July 29th, 2014. And now, Hayley, of course, we must say happy birthday to you, to all the July 29 babies out there. Including, and these are literally the only people that I found. Josh Radnor, Ted Mosby himself.
Wow.
HBD King.
Happy birthday. Thank you.
Thank you.
For all the times.
All the times. My dog is named after a character from that show. And his brother was named Mosby after Ted Mosby, Marshall Mosby. The girl, she fell.
I'm such a mess. I pulled over a chair to put my legs on because I can't sit still.
She's squirming.
Anyway, so it's Ted Mosby's birthday.
And Will Wheaton.
Okay. That's Firefly. No.
I think.
No, that's Joss Whedon. No.
Star Trek.
I know
Star Trek.
I know, yeah, him from the Big, like they reference him on the Big Bang Theory.
Yeah, that makes sense then.
Dougie Universe.
Dougie. Dougie Universe.
That's the list.
That's all we. There's one more. You're not gonna like it. It's Mussolini.
Okay.
We don't want to say happy birthday to him.
Tantia Guriate.
That was good. Okay. Hayley, what do you think the number one song was in July 29th, 2014? Was it Fancy, Years Earlier featuring Charlie XX? Was it Magic by Rude? Or was it Fever?
Isn't it Rude by Magic? Because I remember learning this, like, why you gonna be so rude?
Is Rude by Magic.
But I would have.
Magic by
only
Rude.
because I've learned.
Rude by Magic.
So Fancy, Rude.
Or Fever by the Black Keys.
I'm going to go with Rude by Magic.
And you're correct. Now, Hayley, what does Australian streaming service Stan have to say about that?
Australian streaming service Stan says, Alison moves in with Hannah, pushing her down a dark path.
Yes.
I mean, she's been dark, but this
episode was a new level of
darkness. This was a really dark episode, but I very much enjoyed it. I have feelings, which we're going to feel later. I know that you and I are going to feel a lot of feelings later, but I did have an enjoyable time watching this crazy episode.
As did I.
Because no Ezra.
Thank God.
A lot of Ashley.
And a lot of Caleb.
A lot of Caleb. Caleb not doing fantastic. Caleb flop era a little bit.
Not possible.
Caleb vision, but he's,
he's not flopping. He's just seeing ghosts. Okay?
And banana bread.
And banana bread, of course. And Hannah.
And that's it. That's all he says. But yeah, I think it was a good episode. No Ezra or Ashley.
Yes. Wow. I'm gonna, of course, read the Wikipedia episode.
Yeah, what are the 12-year-olds? What are they saying?
In a moment, I'm just gonna unveil my jacket.
What's wrong with being confident? I don't know why I'm singing that song.
I purposely wore a Warner Brothers jumper that Dougie got from the Warner Brothers store at his work. And I'm wearing it because we're watching a Warner Brothers show.
It is so cute. It's blue. It has a big WB on
the tit.
What's on the side?
It says Warner Brothers. It says there's Warner Brothers Studio on the back.
Wow, that's a good jumper because it looks
very comfy.
It
is very light. It's like one of those.
Like a good.
If you've ever seen people get like Disneyland merch, and like I think it's whatever the style is called. American people, you're probably listening and screaming, be like, okay, it's such a normal thing because like in lots of like touristy towns they'll have this exact like long t-shirt material, kind of like sweatshirt, but it's thin.
It
with
looks
the thing on the back.
It looks perfect for spring and autumn here in Melbourne.
It's not thick enough for winter we're going through right now. That's what I got a goddamn beanie on. Cold.
It's cold.
But now I'm ready to read from the 12-year-olds. Detective Tanner asks
Just wait, does
questions.
someone want to come in? Hello?
Hello!
I love your outfit.
Beck Petratus is here.
Yeah, I'm scared. Can I steal a microphone?
Of course.
Only if you come and speak into here and show. Friend alert! It's Beck. Beck showed up unannounced.
Hello.
That microphone is off. The only ones that are on are the ones we're talking into.
Oh, I thought it would be funny because I want to steal a microphone. I was going to unplug it and walk away with it.
That is funny.
It would have been, yeah.
Do it. Don't do it. Beck's here to get a microphone.
Yay.
Take whichever one you want,
I'm going to
except the ones we're using,
Wow.
I guess.
take this one and then you won't. Don't tell anyone.
I mean, you're the person I would tell if someone was stealing a mic.
T.
Yeah, but I'm taking it for myself. This can be part of the recap.
Oh,
No.
And do
I'm
a
so
little,
afraid.
I want everyone to know that Beck is wearing double leopard print. We were talking about leopard print last week, I think.
coolest person alive.
Oh.
So
Well, this
at
has
that.
been a lovely introduction. I've had a nice time.
Thank you for
Enjoy
interrupting.
all your lies. No, pretty.
Yeah,
no.
well-
Yes.
Yeah.
well, it's pretty little, but were you saying enjoy all your lies made sense?
Well, I sometimes mix it up with the other one.
Big Little Lies.
Yeah, we had a friend come on thinking it was for Big Little Lies. Scout thought this was a Big Little. Yeah, they came on.
This is the superior show, and I'm a fan of
Both of them.
BLL.
They're both good
They're both.
in their own right.
Yeah.
Oh, wait,
Absolutely.
this is superior. I'm so sorry. I'm going to go now. Sorry.
We love you, Beck.
Doing so well.
Goodbye.
Well,
Banged her hand on the way out.
the 12-year-olds will not be spoken today. I feel like between the jumper and then the Beck, it's like we're not hearing from them, but we are going to hear from them right now.
The universe doesn't want the 12-year-olds to speak, but we will not let them be silenced.
We fight for the 12-year-olds. All right.
Detective Tanner asks questions that suggest the cops aren't buying Allison's story. In an effort to counter this, Allison spends time with Mrs. Marin, fabricating details about her kidnapping and gaining sympathy. This bitch. Mrs. Marin often offers to let Allison stay at her house for a few days. Hannah is angry with Allison for involving her mother in things and spend as much time away from home as possible while Allison is there. Toby reveals that he has joined the police academy. ACAP. But Spencer isn't sure she likes the idea. ACAP. Aria bribes Rhonda with illicit snacks in exchange for information about Bethany. She learns that Mrs. De Laurentiis used to sign Bethany out of Radley for day trips to a horse stable. That was hence the intonation there, holding in the burp. When Hannah stops by the brew for a late night snack, Zack flirts with her and touches her inappropriately.
Disgusting.
She confides in Emily and Spency. She confides in
Spency.
Spency.
Sorry.
Spency. The 12-year-olds will not be silenced. She confides in Spencer and Emily, but they accuse her of being drunk and doubt her perception of the incident. I hate that. Zack later finds Hannah alone in her car and gives her his number. Hannah rushes to Aria's house to tell her everything. Aria is furious with Hannah, accusing her of being drunk and flirting with Zack. Hate. The notes that I have, people, we'll get there. She refuses to believe Hannah's account of what happened. Spencer and Emily visit the horse stables and speak to a man who works there. He recalls that Mrs. De Laurentiis wanted Bethany to call her Aunt Jessie. While snooping around, Spencer finds Melissa's riding helmet. She and Emily get locked in a stall with a spooked horse, and in the process of escaping, Spencer's eye is injured. Allison and Mrs. Marin are making dinner plans when a figure dressed in black breaks into the house. Detective Tanner comes to take statements, but her questions once again suggest that she doesn't believe a word Allison says. Allison later admits to Spencer and Emily that the intruder was Noel Khan and that he broke into their house at her request.
That was fucked.
Fucked. A ending where A is in Spencer's bedroom. They caress a riding helmet as if the object is dear to them. They also reveal a secret compartment under a chair cushion, although the viewer is not shown what's inside.
That was not bad.
That might have been an A.
I think that was an A. I was listening. I was learning Spency.
Spencer.
I think that was pretty good. I think that was like.
That wasn't, wait a second, that was an A. Kisses A, am I right?
Bitches A.
Bitches A. Great job,
was a bitches
12-year-olds.
A.
We got there and it was worth it.
And it was there's a lot of moving parts in this episode. We start with the girls in a choir. The choir is a huge part of this episode. The music room is a huge part of this episode.
We've never seen this fucking music room. We'll never see it again.
This
I don't
reminded me
think.
of I think it's like episode 2 or 3 of Gossip Girl where
Yes.
it starts with Jenny in the choir doing a cappella Glamorous, which is so culturally important.
It's so iconic and important. I literally wrote, oh my God, Glee as girls sing along while Tanner talks to Ali about Shana outside classroom.
Yes, and Hannah's
Glee.
singing badly because she's like annoyed.
And drunk.
Ali looks like a hot receptionist still because she's in her business cash or her corporate conservative, business conservative.
Whatever it is, it's bad.
Whatever it is. And Ali's like, I thought we'd be talking about my mum. And Tanner's
Yes.
like, we've got some theories, don't worry. And the Gurgles reckon Tanner is trying to make a point by talking to Ali in front of everyone because they're kind of in a glass room where you can they're not in the same room as a choir, but you can see them.
Yes. And it's weird. It's weird.
And Ali's, also, Shay Mitchell goes, what was that about? And she doesn't say a boot.
Good.
She doesn't say a boot. And then Ali's
Good
like,
job.
she's trying to trip me up. And I'm like, Tanner. And I'm like, yeah.
Of course she is. And she's doing such a shit
'Cause
job of
you're
lying to
lying.
her too.
Yeah.
Like it's so obvious.
Especially if you
And
were
she
like an
thinks she's
adult
so
and this
fucking
15,
smart.
16-year-old was like,
She thinks she's so fucking smart and it's like, you little shit. We can all see through your games.
we can all see through your shit.
We can all see through your shit.
can all
You
see
need
through
to
it.
eat solid foods.
And then she pulls a manuscript, is it at a manuscript?
I think it's her like
sheet music.
Sheet music.
Not
Yeah.
manuscript, sheet music. And all the A's in it are circled. And there's a message that says, glad to hear you singing. Last time you were all choked up. Ay. Oh my God, they should have done that.
They should
in
have
the
been singing
choir.
that. They should have been singing Dark
Imagine the
Horse.
episode starting with a cappella Glee vibes of. Then it's like, there you were.
Wait, can you do it again? That's all you have to do. That's it. That's us doing it.
Harmony, bitch.
Bitch.
The novel is in pitch, but we did it.
We don't need to be in pitch, okay? Because we're in sync.
We're in sync.
I'm not talking periods. Then, also just in context in the scene, Aria still is salty because Hannah spilled the tea allegedly when drunk, and she's
Oh,
going to
yeah.
visit Ezra. And I say, fuck off.
Literally no one cares. Also, I know that it's always a tough listen for the Aria fans, but
This episode,
we all have to admit this episode it's a bad Aria episode.
I don't think I've ever said more horrible things about Aria than I have in these notes
It's a
today.
really
So
tough
just-
one that
I'm
I
so
don't
sorry.
think Lucy Hale would approve of Aria in this episode.
No, I don't think anyone would today. At least 2014 was a dark time.
Dark times ahead. It's Hannah. She's drunk at her locker, and then Emily and Spencer are walking down the hallway discussing A theories very loudly, of course. And then Hannah drops a beer can or something out of her locker.
I accidentally wrote office. I wrote beer falls out of Hannah's office.
Oh.
But her locker, yes. And they're criticizing her. And she, all I wrote down was apparently she and Caleb are getting drunk and watching YouTube together. And I say slay.
And then Spencer, she's like, well, yeah, she's like, oh, Caleb was laughing because we were watching a video of a guy eating his own beard. And then Spencer's like, classy or nice or whatever. And I'm like,
Shut up. Your boyfriend's
it's
becoming
just
a
video.
cop.
Yeah, it's just a funny video.
Don't judge her. Your boyfriend's joining the
drinking-
dark side.
Yeah, drinking during the day is bad, but watching a funny video on YouTube in the year 2013 or 2014.
Come on.
What else are we doing? We are not all watching Lonely Island clips. We're not all watching Watch Mojo countdowns in the good year 2014.
There's a dick in my box. That's not it.
That's Lonely Island.
That's
For
not
sure.
the song at all.
Is my dick in a box?
It was it. That was right. See?
I think you said, there's my dick in a box or something.
There's my dick in a box.
Everyone is so combative to Hannah, but then I have to give them empathy that Hannah's fucked up and tensions are high, but I'm not appreciating
No.
the tough love she's receiving.
Me neither.
But I
because
also empathize with the girls.
she's not deserving of it. She's an angel. Then Aria is outside the front of the school calling Ezra, and Ella appears. Yay, Ella back. We love
My
that.
girl, the Queen of Beverly Hills.
The Queen of Beverly
Ella
Hills,
Kyle Richards Montgomery.
of course, asks Aria to be her maid of honor, which I've written cutie.
That is so cute.
It's adorable.
That is so cute. They really wanted to stick the knife in this episode about all this, didn't they?
They really
That's
wanted
so
us to show
cute.
that.
They're lovely.
They are lovely. Then we are at
Well, and so just on that though, because then Ella's like, we have to go to a bridal shop after school because we're going to get our
of course.
fittings. Here's the one time I'm going to defend Aria in this episode. Maybe the one time. Is that this is pretty last minute. Yeah. I don't like last minute plans. No. So Aria is, I do think like drop them for your mum, and what she does later is rude of like, if you can't go, just say you can't go.
Yeah.
But Ella is like, these appointments, like they're really hard to get, and Aria's like, I'll let you know later. I'm like, what do you mean? Like you just have to know now if you're going or not to
just
get
say
your bride's
no.
dress.
If you can't go, just say no.
So that's the context there. That's the presh.
Yes. And then we are in the locker room and Emily's talking to Sydney, and Emily's like trying to suss out what Hannah said to her when she was drunk. And then Sydney tells her, like she mentions New York to see if Sydney will cotton on about New York, I think. She
does. And Emily's really like, oh my God, Hannah's so crazy when she's drunk. She like makes up stuff. It's crazy. Like it's Emily is acting.
It's a smart Emily moment.
Yeah,
it's
it is a smart Emily moment.
And then Sydney reveals, completely unrelated, that she and the other dolls/gurgles of the swim team, the other sharks, have voted Emily to be the assistant coach, which is slay, I guess.
That's a plot line in this episode.
That is a plot line of many in this episode.
And Emily doesn't seem too thrilled.
Yeah, I don't think she really cares. I don't know. She's probably salty because she wants to swim.
Yeah, maybe it's that. I was just like, I don't.
If it weren't for that shoulder, she'd be getting ready for Danby.
Oh my God, we'd all be at Danby together.
What if we could all be at Danby?
Where was Danby? Doesn't matter.
Where isn't Danby? If it's in your heart,
it's in the heart.
You can get there. Danby's in the heart. Danby's in the heart.
Outside school, Hannah calls Caleb. He is drunk, and then she's like, I'm so hungry. I'm always sad in this episode where Hannah talks about being hungry, because there's nothing worse than being like drunk and hungry.
Drungry.
She seems drungry as.
Not good.
She hangs up the phone, and then Ali comes over. This is like a tiny little sweet moment. Ali comes over and just hands her some water. She's like, hydrate.
We say slay.
And then Ali's like, can I stay at your house? Because like my dad's going away. For fuck's sake. Parents, I don't know how many times we have to say it. Like truly take a shot every time we bring up this gripe.
These fucking, not only has your daughter been missing for years and come back, your ex-wife and mother of that child buried in your backyard.
And then your hot son is weird. Backyard.
Your hot son's weird and he's gone and he's had to be in rehab. Stick to that one child you have left in your grasp like glue,
Don't
Kenneth.
Go to Westport or wherever she said you're going. I didn't write it down. I didn't know what it was, and I don't want to know what it is.
What does Kenneth do with his time? Where is he going?
What's his job?
I'll tell you what his job is. Not being a good dad.
I completely agree.
Because if that was his job, he would be there.
Yeah.
And he's not. Where is he? Westport.
So Ali's trying to stay at Hannah's house. She's lucky because she gets to, but Hannah's like, Hannah's on the edge. Oh, she's not well. Yeah, she is not going well.
I also need to say that when Hannah calls Caleb, he calls her baby on the phone, and I like that for them. I like that.
That is cute.
He's Caleb's at home sleeping. I wrote, he's at home sleeping, lol, sloppy king, we stand. I will say I think all my notes on Caleb are too positive, and they will remain that way because he's a sloppy king.
He is sloppy king. No, he's just living. He's traumatized from the ghosts.
He's seeing ghosts every single way he goes. It's Caleb Vision, okay?
Caleb Vision.
Woo!
Diet House Muffin. Toberky. This is all I've written. Toberky and Spencer look through Bethany's drawing. Toberky broods.
I wrote Spoberky showed Toberky draw Berkey. So.
And that is literally what happens. There's a true Diet House Muffin moment.
Oh my God.
What happens? Toberky opens the fridge. Mm-hmm. He's like, did both your parents move out? And Spencer says, no, my mum's not sitting down for meals.
She's barely eating. And I've written Diet House alert.
Diet House alert. Diet House confirmed.
Diet House is back.
I hate to hear that. I hate to hear about all the hungry women in this episode.
I know.
From Vicky Slay to Hannah, I'm just like, can all my girls get some food in their belly?
Well, Hannah tries to later and it does not
work
and it's
in her
awful.
Favor, unfortunately. She's never going to eat tuna melts ever again.
Also important. We'll get you one.
You're going to harass me.
We'll get you one. I'm not going to. Hayley, I'm not going to harass you.
Yes, you are. Every time you see me, you're like licking your lips like Zack later in this episode.
It's not my fault. You're delicious. Well, no. The way you use the lick lips, like licking your teeth, me just going like a gecko.
He is a gecko.
Also important to mention in the scene with Spoberky, Toberky mentions that he wants to work from the inside. He wants to join the police academy. And I've written, we find out he's enrolled to be a piggy. Oinkburky. Oinkburky.
Toberky knew Joe Berkey. I've written this is a fun Spoberky scene.
It is.
And I don't really remember. And we've said it, but yeah, Keegan Allen's he's lifting his game.
He's in his bag. Let's go.
He's in his bag.
Then Aria is at El Rados and she learns that Eddie Lamb has left the building. The king's left the building.
She learns this from like a custodian, I'm learning, is
an
the
orderly.
phrase. An orderly.
A lady.
Yeah, a lady holding sheets, maybe. I'm not sure.
The sheet lady.
Aria is asking too many questions of this lady. This lady
know.
says, are you here to finger paint or speed date the orderlies? And I'm like, that's an iconic line from this random woman.
Absolutely. Or you finger paint the orderlies, if you know what I'm saying.
And then Aria sneaks. When she said, are you here to finger? I was like,
Oh.
paint. I was like, okay.
Ooh.
Everyone relax. There's no finger banging going on.
Not that we can see.
Not that we know about. And then Aria sneaks into Bethany's room and now Queen Rhonda comes in and she's like, this is going to cost you something.
And she bribes.
We'll get there.
I'm sure.
We'll see what it costs.
Then we cut to Diet House lasagna. And Hannah has come home to Alison lying to Ashley and I've written, for fuck's sake, I hate this cunt. Which is, of course, Alison De Laurentiis.
Yeah, this scene is upsetting. Ali is doing her sob story and Ashley is buying it because she's a kind, empathetic woman
of the year.
who loves young blonde women because they look like her daughter.
And she has empathy. And
then
yes, she's very sad for Ali. I've written poor Hannah Banana.
yeah, because she's like, you go have a bath, go chill out. And I'm like, that's mama. And she's like, here's some bath salts, like enjoy. And I was kind of like, that's nice. Like, okay. Just because anytime something's in the show, it's going to mean something. But I was like, cool, bath salts. That's like, sweet. She's really going to go have a bath. And then, yeah, Hannah's like, I've been asking you to use them. I've been asking to use them for years. And I was like, oh, Hannah.
So upset.
People are being so not Ashley, but just like, people are just being so awful to her.
To our girl.
They're having stir fry for dinner, by the way. Important to note.
Oh, yes.
Important to note.
Is there a protein in the stir fry? We don't know.
We don't know. We don't see a vegetable. We don't see anything because then Hannah's like, fuck this. I'm going to have dinner with Caleb.
And I said, good. Eat him for dinner,
Eat that batch.
Then we find out what did Rhonda want?
Okay, it was a packet of spicy cheese crunches.
Yum.
And a soda nondescript. I'm not really sure what the soda or soft drink.
They say later, I think it was a root beer or something like that, maybe.
This made me want these spicy cheese crunches.
It made me want to be Rhonda.
Yeah.
Feet up on her little desk, leaning back, cracking a can, wide open. Hayley's doing it Rhonda style right now.
Rhonda style. We can all be Rhonda.
And that's Queener. Nothing says Rhonda style, more like feet up on chair.
If only I had a packet of chips.
And a crispy can of drink to crack right open and chug down till you burp.
And then this scene is really cute. This is one of the better Arias, like Aria. She hasn't stepped in it fully just yet. So Rhonda tells Aria about Bethany and how Mrs. D would sign her out of Radley and then she would take her horse riding and there was a horse called Custard.
She took her for a day trip to the circus.
That's right.
Aria asks about the yellow top and I went, important question.
And she was like, it's kind of layered.
It's yellow, it's kind of layered, ruffled.
Yeah, it's like, it's ruffled, bitch. Maybe she said ruffled. She definitely...
I don't know what she said, but she mentioned it, and that's the most important thing.
And Rhonda did not know anything about the top.
And Rhonda was interrupted by Miss Sheets again. She comes back. She's like, get out of here. What are you doing? Just like that. And then we cut to Caleb in car with a bevy. Caleb wants a holiday. Seems sad.
Where he want to go? Japan or Myanmar?
The big two.
I also want to go to Japan. I was thinking about that today. I said to Dale, I'm like, I want to go to Japan. Anyway.
Make it happen. Dale, do you hear that, A? Your A.
Make it happen. Let's go to Japan.
Let's go to Japan. Go take her away.
Well, first we're going to go to Port Douglas for our honeymoon.
Lovely.
See the Great Barrier Reef. I've already seen it, but Dale hasn't seen it.
You got to go to the Daintree. Got to go to Cape Tribulation.
Absolutely. I haven't been to Cape Tribulation, I don't think, but my parents have.
It's beautiful.
Definitely gone to the Daintree, Mossman Gorge, you girl. Then I think we're going to New Zealand to see my family at some point. But then I want to go to Japan. I don't want to go to Myanmar. My question is Caleb, did he come into money again? Like, because I know why does he want to go to all these beautiful places?
I think he just wants to get away. I think he wants to go somewhere that's completely different to anything he knows.
But I'm just like, how the hell is Hannah going to go to, like, she's never like, I'm at school and I'm 16, 17.
Well, he's doing the exit exam. He's seeing things from a different point of view because he is also seeing ghosts.
He's like, I want to go see the ghosts in Japan.
Yeah. Maybe.
I watched a really cool movie, K-pop Demon Hunters.
Oh.
On Netflix, an animated movie, and it was really great. It was really awesome. I'm not like a super big K-pop head, but to any of our dolls and gurgles that if you've watched it, shout out. And if you haven't, go watch. It's really fun. The music's sick.
Oh, I
and there's like all this kind of like Korean like ghost demon mythology.
I love that.
I love mythology.
I love that. And I love the sound. I don't listen to K-pop, but I love when I do listen to it.
Me too. That's the same.
My friend Kelsey, who loves it.
same.
My friend Kelsey's seen BTS like 4 times.
Wow.
And
I like only know Dynamite because I suck. I throw my hands up in the... Just kidding. That's Tayo Cruz. Anyway,
Cruz?
Hannah, so he's talking about traveling, using his points maybe. And then Hannah is like, I'm so hungry. I'm starving. I'm going to get out and get some food. Because I think they're drinking rum. She's like, I'm hungry. Do you have food? He's like, nah, but I've got some like rum. I'm like, get this girl like
whiskey,
chips.
I think she says.
Drinking like when you're hungry. Oh.
Hungry. Not good.
Drungry.
It's not good.
So where does she go?
She goes to the fucking brew, and because he's back for his engagement situation and wedding, the owner of the brew, Zack, is there.
There's such a cute shot of Hannah pressing her before this scene turns. There's such a cute shot of Hannah like pressing her whole face up against the window, and it's just nice and it's really cute.
Funny, silly, drunk girl.
And he's like, hey, and she's like, can I have a tuna melt? And this is the turning point, and we say this about like a character will be fine, and then you just turn the villain edit on them. I'm like, Zack's been fine.
He's been fine the whole time.
Zack has been fine this whole time, and now he's like, I mean, he's a man in Rosewood, so
all bets are off. Unless, of course, you are King Byron Fish Lips, the nutty buddy Professor.
Big buddy Professor Montgomery.
Our king.
Yes, he had an affair with a student, but I think she was legal. She was age-wise.
An adult, at the very least, okay?
Pass basket.
Then we cut back to Emily getting a text from Aria saying, and this is the beginning of Aria's shit run for me. Big Rhonda spilled big beans. Call me. Why is she calling her Big
Literally
Rhonda?
no one has called her Big Rhonda but you, Aria.
Flop. Bitch. Then into Emily's room, Sydney arrives and she's gotten her a sweatshirt that's like assistant coach. And then they're talking and she gets muddled and mentions New York. Do you have the specifics of this by any chance?
I do not. I also said Emily. I was like, Emily listens to music. Sydney pops in to give her an assistant coach hoodie. Emily catches Sydney in a lie about the details about New York. So no, I did not write it down.
Great.
But it was...
silly.
Oh, I think it was a Sydney's like, oh, I got like either a top or food or something from this great place in New York. Maybe you went there when you were there. And Emily's like, I never told you I was in New York or whatever. I don't know. It was gagoo.
She's like, oh, I'm just getting mixed up or something.
Emily in these Sydney scenes, slay.
Oh, yeah.
We'll give Emily those flowers.
Smell them.
She's going to need these fucking flowers.
She's going to need
later.
some flowers for the stink that's about to happen from the manure.
Trust.
Trust
Speaking
us.
of stink and manure, we're back at the brew.
Zack is flirting with Hannah and he touches the small of her back. I meant to write like a creep, but I wrote like a screep.
Like a scrape. Also, I have 2 of maybe the worst quotes in PLL history. One is, bad girl, huh? Always had a thing for the bad girls.
Go fuck yourself.
And I think that's in the context because he can smell that she's been drinking. And then when he puts his hand on her back, he's like, I can keep a secret. Can you? That's such groomer chatter.
I don't like that, sir.
I don't like that at all. And also he has been licking his lips. He's been biting. He's like, he's been munching.
Munch elsewhere.
Truly, you have such a hot fiance. I hate you.
I hate you, cunt.
Zack, I hate you.
Zack, You're whack.
So fucking whack, dude.
I hate you, Zack. Bitch, cunt. Piece of shit.
My next note is just Aria calls Spencer. We find out Lewisburg is called horse country. Why'd I write that down? That's not relevant at all.
No, that's important. That's the investigative journalism we need. We need to know where horse country is, and it's Lewisburg.
That's all I wrote for that.
We need to know that Kenneth's in Westmont
Somewhere.
and Louisville
Lewisburg. I wrote down
is
Lewisburg.
horse country.
It's horse country, and it's important.
Okay.
Well, the reason and the context for that is that Aria's like Spencer. They're at like there's a stables, and then Spencer's like, oh, yeah, it's like horse country for a reason. Like we're not gonna find the stables, maybe.
Of course, she knows it's horse country
It's better.
because she's Miss Horse Cunt.
She's horse girl.
Compliment
For her.
Then also just Ella's mad that Aria missed the dress appointment. Also, then we cut to car, and I've written, or maybe
I've got
maybe
Caleb's
they're
cabin.
yes, they're back in the cabin, and I've written Caleb make out, hey, and then Hannah is not okay. Poor Angelina.
It's awful. Yeah, she wants to go home, and she's like, my skirt is too short. She's
so
like feeling really, and he's like, no, it's not, and that's why they.
He's
make
like,
out,
it's
'cause he's like,
perfect, and then he's like, come here, kissy, and then he's like, can I stay for half an hour? Insinuating we fuck. She doesn't want to because she's feeling guilty when she shouldn't feel guilty because she didn't do
she's
anything
feeling
fucking
uncomfortable.
wrong.
Also, that like I really wouldn't want to like have sex after being harassed. You know
No,
what?
of
Like
course
it's. I
not.
think she's just feeling. Also, because like Caleb Gorgie, but it's like just the men around her in this episode are not acting right. You know, like Caleb's just drinking, and we love the Barch boy.
The Barch boy would never do
And he's got
anything bad to
demons
her.
and ghosts and banana bread in his head, like you know. But
He's got it in
it's
his
just
head.
really dark times for Hannah Banana, and I just feel so sad. Her skirt is a perfect length. It is a mini,
It's beautiful. She's
but
beautiful. She's perfect.
dressed no different to how she always dresses.
No.
Zack just fucking sucks.
Sucks dick.
It also wouldn't matter if her skirt was really short.
It wouldn't matter if she was stark naked.
Keep your fucking mitts off our Hannah Banana. Oh, this is awful. I hate this.
Then, oh God, Hannah then goes and tells Emily and Spencer about the Zack moment. They're at school. It's the next day. And they don't outright deny, like tell her, are you sure? Like, they're not like, that didn't happen. But they're like, were there any things that he could have read into? And I think they're trying their best to be sensitive, but also
Yes.
it is still a little victim blaming.
They're not full blown. They are victim blaming, but they're not full blown awful, especially like Aria later. But they do ask if she was buzzed. I will say Hannah does not represent, this sounds victim blaming, but I truly more just mean like, I'm rooting for you. She did not represent the story. I feel like the problem is like less him putting, because she's like, he put his hand on like the small of my back. And that's like all she kind of says about it. And I'm like, when you say that, that's fucked and weird.
Yes.
But to me, it's like what he said. It's like, I like the bad girls. Can you keep a secret? That's the loaded gun. Can you
yes.
keep a secret? Got a secret. Can you keep it?
I swear this one you'll save. Better lock it in
Not for
your
a
tuna melt.
bitch. So anyway, that's my problem there is I'm like, and also she just gave up because she's like, wow, they immediately didn't take my side. But yeah, she didn't
So
represent the story like super well. Because they were like, can that be misinterpreted? I'm like, it was pretty, it was very cut and dry.
If you guys could look at the cameras that are filming the show we're watching, you would understand.
You girls, you would know.
Wait,
I
is
don't
this
know
show
if this
about
will
us?
come up later, but it's maybe worth noting that I don't know if the day is half the school day's gone, just because at the start of this scene, Spencer and Emily are like, Hannah skipped school today.
Yes, yeah.
And then she rocks up late with a crusket in her hair or something. I'm only saying this because I think this will come into the next scene with Ashley.
Yes, yeah. Then Alison is being weird. They're back at home and she's in Hannah's room and saying that someone tried to get in through the window and she's created a little bed in the closet. And I wrote, what the fuck, is she really going to these extremes to fake all of this, or is this real? Like that in that scene, I was like, I wonder if she genuinely is traumatized and is sleeping in that cupboard. But also, I know she's in general hamming it all up to Ashley. Like, I don't know.
Well, now, yeah. So I think I think both things could be true.
Could be, but also
she should be fucking traumatized.
But based off her character, I think it's all fake because I fucking hate her because she's a piece of shit.
Yeah.
And which we learn later, she's gone to crazy lengths to convince people of this fake fucking story.
Jesus, because Ashley, I've written here, Ashley is too good. The only adult in this show truly doing the Lord's work. Like she gets, I think, oh my God, Ali is like on the bed, and I think Ashley just kind of like gets on there with her and just like, it's a mama moment. It's a mama moment.
Yeah.
She's too good. I'm so mad.
I'm so mad.
Literally only Hannah and Ashley get buttercreams. I'm calling that.
Call that right now.
Call it early.
Call it.
Call an adult.
Call it buttercream. Then I've written horse stables color graded like Ravenswood for some reason.
Can I read you mine? Stables. Are these stables in Ravenswood? Because it's got the Ravenswood color grading. Group mind.
And that's what
It was
about.
like all of us.
Why?
Was the color
Why did
grading
it look like that? It looked like a completely different show.
And then when they're like a storm's coming, I'm like,
It's not already happening?
is it the storm or are we in? Is Lewisburg? I mean, we're in horse country.
Wait a second.
Yeah.
If Ravenswood is ghost country, does it border with horse country? And of
then
course, Rosewood is murder country.
Murder country.
What's Philly?
I was about to say, and all I can think of is that one time Mona's talking about getting a cashmere sweater from Philly, and
It's Cashmere country.
it's cashmere country.
I mean, Melissa's there. She wears cashmere, right?
She does.
And what's New York? That's theatre country.
Theatre country.
Because of Ezra's theatre.
Because of Ezra's theatre, but also Broadway. If you've ever heard of Broadway.
If you've ever heard of it, that's where it is.
That's where it is. New York City.
Mamma mia. Sydney's heard about it.
Oh, I thought you meant Sydney, Australia. I was like, what's Sydney got to do with it? Shut up about Sydney.
What's Sydney got to do?
Melburnians have a feud with Sydney-siders. I think it's a completely
worry about
one-sided feud. I think Sydney doesn't think about us at all. But anyway, you were talking about Sydney in the show.
She thinks about New York because of that comment. Now, back to the show.
Oh, the stables? Okay.
The stables.
And so
Spencer and Emily are there talking to this guy.
his name's Declan. I wrote that down. I won't write down what Sydney said about being caught in a lie, but I will write down that this man's name is Declan.
Important.
And yeah, he tells them about Mrs. D and the Bethany bucket incident where Mrs. D wanted to be called Aunt Jessie and Bethany threw a bucket at her.
Honestly, Jessica De Laurentiis deserves a million buckets to her head.
Yeah.
So good.
That is so like
Aunt Jessie.
Grey Gardens. It's so I want to get a flashback to this.
I want to see I want an immediate like we see bucket on head.
She threw the bucket incident. Bethany bucket.
Bethany bucket. I want to see the bucket like it on her head and she's walking around like whoa whoa whoa.
And Bethany's like, I got to go back to Rhonda, my love, because in my fanfic they're together.
Oh God, write it.
I'm tapping away.
Should we write Patreon that we read? Sorry. Should we write fanfic that we read on the Patreon?
I think we should, because the amount of times we do say that we want fanfic, maybe we should just write it.
That's an incredible idea. I think we should.
Let us know if that's good.
Let us know
do
if
it anyway.
Hey guys, let us know if that's good.
Let us know if that's good or bad.
Speaking of bad, Ashley's taking Alison out to dinner and I say, stop spoiling her.
Do you reckon they're going to go to the grill? Is this where Ashley's like on?
And then we cut to her actual daughter, Hannah, eating in her car.
It's raining. The storm is well and truly here. It's raining a lot. Then
This sucks, dick and balls.
Then Zack gets in the car. And I think his pretense is like, I just wanted to, well, it's not even he's like, I just wanted to chat about yesterday.
He's like, I saw you sitting in here.
And this is where he is licking his lips and biting his lips a lot. Then he gives her his number and he grabs her thigh like crunch.
Crunch. He go crunch.
He went crunch.
Ugh. He went crunch sounds like no. Okay?
I also
Get away from
appreciate,
her.
it sounds like no, I also appreciate with this that it's not, full on sexual assault. Like it's not like
Yes.
a graphic thing and it's still treated this is still an awful thing to experience.
Yes.
Any age, but especially when you're like this young and feeling this unsupported. And I just like that it carries a certain weight.
Absolutely.
Because in like
the
90210, I
storytelling.
used to love the show 90210, but in that one, one character just fully gets like sexually assaulted. And
Yeah.
it like was very scary for me to watch as a teenager. And it's like anyway.
Man, the things that would happen in Degrassi that I would be watching.
it's like that. It's like this is very bad, and she feels gross.
And it's important that they take it seriously. So thank you to the writers.
Thank you, everyone.
To the Golds for this. Then, yeah, my notes are Zack gets in her car. Fucking hell, this is scarier than the Halloween train.
Yeah.
Which, honestly, most things are. It's not that scary. He's being so yuck and writes down his number and touches her on the thigh. Fuck off, Zack. And then we cut back to Diet
Devastating
House.
for Zack, who has not been on the show for a few episodes, who truly went to like Denmark or wherever. And we're like, we love Zack. And he comes back for one ep and he's like fucking grabbing tits everywhere. And we're like, Zack.
Zack, get your hands
Zack
off those
attack.
titties. Oh, no, it is a Zack attack.
After my monologue about taking things seriously.
Unfortunately.
But it's a Zack
It's an
attack.
unfortunate title of it, but perhaps
Zack attack.
in brackets, unfortunately, it's a Zack attack!
attack.
Exclamation mark.
That's good.
That's good as a potential, you know. We've got to have options.
That is the title of
That
it.
is, and of course, that is the title of it.
That is the title.
Then back at Diet House, lasagna, Ashley Moran is closing a window and then hears something in the house. And I've written, oh my God, I couldn't watch.
Why don't people turn on lights?
Why don't people
Very
turn
dark. Why
on
don't people turn on
lights?
lights?
This made me genuinely like, it was like I was watching a horror film.
Yes. It was very like, I haven't seen Scream, but the two girls was very like it was very campy, like
Yes.
90s horror movie. I loved it.
Made me so afraid. And then my
It was
next
scary.
note says, someone with a knife. They run away. Ashley calls police.
There's like, because I think Ashley's like, Allie. Oh my God, somebody knows. Ashley's like, Allie. And then Allie's like, I'm upstairs. So it's like, okay, it's not Allie.
Yeah.
But I think that also helps us know like, okay, because Tana questions her about that later. And then I love this scene. I posted this to our stories with Boss
Yes.
Bitch by Doja Cat, which I will learn how to make fan edits. Trust
Oh,
that I'm
you
going to
have
make some
been.
fan edits. Just wait. They're going to be so good. It's
Once
all going to be
again-
Ashley and Byron.
Once again, the social media presence that Hayley has given our family here. It's important
I
stuff.
do my best. It's my
Totally
calling and it's my legacy.
legacy?
But I just like I loved this dynamic.
Mm-hmm.
I hate how this ends later. I hate what we find out. But just the Ashley and Allie dynamic, I'm loving it. I reckon
Yeah.
Sasha and Laura had a really fun time filming this.
I hope they did. They look like they did.
I love seeing Ashley holding that like pointy, like, oh, I don't know what it was.
I
She's
don't know
holding
what
like
it
a very
was either.
pointy thing to bludgeon with.
It was like an award or something?
I thought it was an award for sure.
Do you think it's a real estate award or
hope
do you think it's a
so.
bank award? From which of her lives does this award
She
come?
only just really started as a real estate agent, right?
Yeah, so maybe it's a banking
It's got to be a
award.
bank award.
Making bank award.
And she works.
Miss Mama be working.
Ms. Mama be working.
All right. Then unfortunately, Ashley's like believing the absolute fucking bullshit that Ellie's telling her.
Yes, because Tana comes over and she's like, what happened? They said, and Allie's like, it was definitely a man's shadow. It was like a big, beefy boy. And then Tana's trying to poke holes and then Ashley like fucking gives it to her. Like,
Unfortunately. Fortunately and unfortunately.
it's the heart and intensity that Allie's fake story deserves.
Yes.
Like everyone, like Allie's fake story is crazy. So this is like a very apt reaction. It's a shame that it's lies. And that's Allie's biggest crime.
Absolutely. Then, unfortunately, the bit that I was screaming watching this. Hannah goes to a fair house to tell immediately after Zack has touched thigh. Zack attack. She walks and she says, "Hey, I got Zack attacked."
Aria's in her comfies, which I like to see. I just want to shout that out.
Yes.
We have comfy watch.
Important. And she tells Aria, and Aria is a horrible, spiteful bitch in this moment. She tells Hannah that Hannah is literally always the problem and it's her fault. And it is, she completely just dismisses her, doesn't believe her, and was like, were you drunk? What are you wearing? Like, you little slut, is basically what she says.
I could have smacked her. Even like when Hannah starts telling her, she goes, what are you saying? And I'm like, she's saying what she's saying. She's saying, because like she's like, Zack touched my back and my leg. And she's like, what are you saying? I was like, she's saying that Zack touched her. What do you mean?
Why the fuck would he have any reason to touch her?
And then she's like, you're always a problem. What'd you do, Hannah? You invite him into your car. What a truly heinous scene. What a truly heinous scene.
I wrote here, Aria behaves like an evil cunt.
Yep.
And she does.
And she does.
And she does.
Ali is having a shit effect on everyone because everyone is acting a damn fool except Hannah, who is just very drunk and struggling.
And Emily, who is doing some detective work.
Sometimes Emily is good. Sometimes she's bad with Hannah. But sometimes she's good.
Sometimes she's good. Speaking of right now, over in horse country, she and Spencer are in the stables, and Spencer finds Melissa's riding hat there. What the heck is that doing there?
And while that's happening, the storm's brewing, of course. So Spencer's like obsessed. Yeah, she's like, oh my God, this is crazy. And Emily's like,
we gotta go.
That horse going nutso.
There's a horse that's like, wow.
And then
also Declan, before they're like, okay, thanks, that's all. They're like, we'll look around ourselves. He's like, don't forget, you better like get out of here because there's roads in this part turn into soup.
I loved that.
And I was like, okay.
I was like, turn to soup.
Soup roads.
I love that.
That's lovely.
Declan, funny.
Canals. They turn to canals.
Turn into Venice. The Venice canals.
Venice canals. Get in a gondola, more like hop on a horse.
I don't know why I licked my lips like I'm Zack.
Creep. Then A locks them into the stables with
Classic
the horse that
move.
is going absolutely apeshit. This horse is going,
This horse is like, this is the part when I say I wanna. It's going ham.
It's stronger than it's been before.
And it is very strong. It is kicking down a fence.
I would be terrified to be locked in anywhere with a horse.
Yeah.
Ah!
And Emily, Andrew canonically, we have not said, but Emily is quite scared of horses in this episode.
Yes, which we love. I want to see her around horses more.
Me too. I loved it.
Continue the Andrew Cunanan.
Shay had a good ep.
She
Shay
did have a
Mitchell
good
had a really good ep.
She did slay Mitchell in this situation.
Of course.
Then at Diet House Muffin, Oinkburky is there talking to Spencer, and he almost cries. He talks about how he's feeling so powerless about everything to do with A, and then Spencer says, "You know what? Be a cop.
Go be a cop.
Go be a
Oink.
cop."
Also, because her eye hurts. She's like he's like, what the fuck happened to your eye?
Oh yeah,
She
that's right.
smells like shit.
The horse kicks her in the eye. I forgot to say that.
And I didn't see that in the scene.
I didn't see it
so
either.
I was like, all of a sudden, she just had a towel over her eye.
Yeah, which I'm like, why do that? Why towel? Wash it. Also, I don't know.
Go on and wash it.
And she says, "You go be a cop." And I wrote, they're both acting their sexy asses.
They were, the chemistry for Oinkburky was on fire in this ep. While they kiss, Emily calls her, and then like there's a shot like panning to the phone of like Emily calling her, and then there's a shot of Emily calling Aria, which takes us to a fair house again where Aria's watching Ella and Zack. They're preparing like flower thingies, kind of like paper mache or like flower things for this engagement party. Then they make out in front of her very aggressively.
And
sorry.
Zack.
Yes, Ella and Zack.
Yeah.
They.
Yuck.
Just like they.
Yuck, yuck, yuck. But also, Aria is, even though she was an absolute fucking cunt to Hannah, she's a little wary of Zack now. She's like,
Which is like.
or maybe she's feeling guilty for being a horrible fucking friend. I hope
And
so.
she should. She should. And then Zack's like, she's like, I'm just going to take a break. And Zack's like, is it movie time? And he holds up a DVD and I don't know what it is.
And you better believe that I thought to myself, we should really look at what that DVD is.
And I didn't.
And I didn't.
It was they made it impossible to see.
And maybe right now I'm trying to get into my.
While you do that, this scene's crazy as well because they're like, let's all watch it together. And then and then Zack and Ella sit on either side of Aria.
Ew.
I find that weird.
I find that weird too.
Of just like, Zack, sit next to Ella. Stop trying to be near teenage girls when you have like one of the hottest women in Rosewood.
Do you know that she was in Charmed and was Piper in Charmed?
Lich.
She's one of the three, the power of three.
What are you looking up? Oh, the DVD.
Okay.
That is criminally vulgar.
In Pretty Little Lies, season 5, episode 8. Zack is not holding a DVD.
What? He's absolutely, he holds up a something. It's a movie. He holds up a box.
We see him all.
The person that wrote this does not have the attention to detail for PLL that I have. I know that.
Guys.
Sounds like that.
He does hold up a DVD.
He does. I saw it with my own eyes. I will go back to Stan later and prove it.
Prove
and
it.
I will forget.
I tried to log into my Stan, do it in the moment. Don't know the password.
Who does?
Not me.
Who does? Dale has all our passwords written somewhere. For our streaming, don't hack us. Don't dox us. Don't,
Queen.
A already does that to me every day, and the A is Dale.
Then Spencer and Emily are at Diet House Lasagna, which is, of course, where Alison Flop is staying.
And she's packing all her stuff. She's packing.
Yes. She's complaining about this A being scary. And then Alison says,
oh, yeah, the girls, Emily and Spencer are like, this A is crazy. Like,
yes.
A is like really, really crazy.
They're freaking out.
She's like,
and they're going, A is, and then Allie goes, no, can't.
Crazy bread. Allie got Noel Khan of Crazy Bread fame to break into their home to traumatize Ashley.
How dare he? How
so
dare
that
she?
Ashley would believe her. Ashley did believe you. Ashley was the one person in this town that actually believed you. You're the only person that like supports you aside from the girls, sort of. And this is traumatic.
This is terrifying behavior from Alison. She's a full-on sociopath. I've never been more afraid of her or for the other girls.
Noel can't get a fucking life, get a job. What also is Noel in the world of this?
He's got a job, of course.
Travel agent.
But
I can't remember also because we're watching these so like disparately, like very long way apart. Is Noel at school? Like where is Noel technically? Just because like he's
a traveller. He's a nomad. He's one with the land.
Is he taking an exit exam? What's he doing?
Who knows? But you know what? Wherever he is and whatever he's up to, I know that there's Crazy Bread waiting for him. Or more like him waiting for Crazy Bread.
He's waiting.
He better wait. Then we cut to Spencer's room and Alison, A, slip of the fucking tongue.
Oh, Freudian.
I wish it was her. So then she could go to jail for her crimes. But anyway, A is in Spencer's room opening a secret compartment in a red armchair. It's cunty. There's pictures of like...
And you have to have a secret compartment in an armchair in this show.
In this town.
In this town?
Murder town?
Murder town.
Horse town?
Ghost country. Horse country and Cashmere country.
And of course, theatre country.
I forgot about theatre country.
Never.
New York City.
No. 0111 and free at last. Never forget.
I
about
believe he's a
theatre
cop
country.
now. It's crazy. And that's the episode.
That is the episode. Hayley.
It was a big one. It was a dark one. It was a fun one.
I really hope that the next one lifts us up.
It will.
Because
it will raise us up.
Talk and stand on mountains.
Thank you. Who was the hottest adult of this episode? It was absolutely
Ashley Marin.
It was absolutely Ashley. She was... I love her so much. What was the yikes of the episode? The Zack attack.
The Zack attack, of course.
The Zack attack and then the victim blaming, but definitely the Zack attack.
Yeah.
Who gets a buttercream from us? Daddy Hastings.
We already know.
Only
Ashley Marin.
And Hannah Marin. That's it.
Sorry.
Ella will get a wine later.
I'm making so many horse noises. Because of horse
we're
country.
in horse
We're in
country,
of course.
Lewisburg. Who needs to wait for Noel Khan's Crazy Bread?
I mean, Noel
Khan, absolutely.
Allison, absolutely. Aria.
Absolutely.
Zack.
Sydney. I love her.
I love her Crazy Bread.
I
don't want her Crazy Bread to wait.
Okay, she can eat the Crazy Bread.
Yeah.
Because she's eating, girl.
She can eat, girl.
8 down boots.
I would also like the horse to wait for Crazy Bread.
The horse can wait for Crazy Bread, but the horse can have a carrot.
Yes. Yes, it can.
New segment alert. Just kidding. Gave us...
Which horse gets a carrot? There's only one horse.
Well, not custard. That wasn't... Was that custard?
I don't know.
I don't know if that was custard.
I don't know who that was. I've never seen that man before. Sorry to this man.
If I saw that man walking down the street, I wouldn't know who that man is. Sorry to that man.
Sorry to that horse.
Sorry to that custard. Who gave us a hardcover? What gave us a hardcover?
Even though it was in a moment where it felt like Hannah wasn't into it.
Caleb and Hannah.
Caleb trying to kiss Hannah at any point is hard.
We enjoy.
When we heard him on the phone, he called her baby. Hardcover.
Do call me baby.
Okay.
What gave us a soft cover? Obviously the Zack attack. Obviously.
The Zack attack. Aria's reaction to the Zack attack also.
Soft.
Also,
soft.
soft cover, Oinkburky. Oinkburky. But it is a smart way to get information.
It is.
You know, we've all seen that.
We're neutral.
We're
We're neutral on that one.
Yeah.
If he does good work, if he puts his powers to good use.
And look, it's Oinkburky. He's a good boy at the end of the day.
He is a very good boy.
He's the best boy. His house just blew up. Come on.
That is crazy that he's like, I've been studying to become a co-op. My house blew up. I'm like, I can't. Wow.
I couldn't study to be a functioning member of society when my house is not blowing up.
Legit.
You know?
We got houses blowing up. We got cars driving through windows.
We got bees in
We got bees in
hoods.
cars. We got bees in cars.
We got horses kicking
We got
eyes.
Zacks in cars.
We've got ghosts in Caleb's vision.
We got banana bread.
We've always got banana bread. At the end of the day.
We've always got banana bread. Who gets a wine from King by Wrong? Ella. Because she doesn't know what's coming.
Ella, not Zack.
Not Zack.
Caleb, more wine. I want Hannah to take a break because she's traumatized.
I want
at the
Hannah to have a
moment.
big bowl of hot chips with
Yes.
aioli and tomato sauce, whatever sauce she likes, ranch. I don't know what she would like.
Oh, buffalo, blue
Blue
cheese.
cheese. I just want her to have a big bowl of chips.
Yeah.
Fries.
Yum. Piping
Burger.
hot,
Oh.
some chicken salt on them.
Yes.
Get it.
That's what I want for her. Ashley can have a wine because she would be
Yes.
shaken.
Should be shaken. Emily have a wine for getting Sydney's, you know,
She
cheeky
can have a
bits
wine
out.
looking out a window being like, I did it, girl.
Declan can have a wine for telling me about the
Yeah,
soupy
for spilling the
roads.
beans.
Go on,
You can have
King.
a can of chickpeas for spilling the beans.
Whoa!
And line of the episode. Oof, I don't think I wrote down any nice lines. I only wrote down lines I hated.
What about that line from the orderly lady? That was funny and cool.
Oh, that is the line of
finger
the
line.
Wait, where'd I write that? Where in my notes is that? Eliza.
Liza, my love, take your time.
I'll see you on the others. Where the fuck is this? Are you here to finger paint or speed date the orderlies? Iconic. Your good memory. That is the line of the episode.
Yay!
And that's the whole ep. That was really fun to talk about that with you. A lot of ups
What
and
an honor.
downs. But a truly incredible episode.
Unfortunately, there was a Zack attack. But, you know, we discovered that there's horse country. We discovered that there's Cashmere country. We discovered that there's theatre country. We discovered that there's murder country. And, of course, the final one, which we also said, which I'm forgetting.
Have you
Ghost country.
Ghost country. I was like, I don't even know what we've said at this point. Ghost country, theatre country, Cashmere country, and horse country. The main
murder
one.
country.
And murder country.
Honestly, it could be that kind of, that millennial merch where it's like, and blank and blank and blank and blank.
Oh my God.
What would the order be though? Murder country first because
Yeah, it's
Rosewood.
Rosewood.
Maybe
Then Ravenswood.
Then Raven. So murder country, ghost country.
Yeah.
Cashmere country because Philly. We've been too many
Philly.
times. Then theatre country and finally horse country.
Horse country.
You're welcome.
Thank you everyone for listening. Dolls, gurgles,
We love ya,
Rhonda Queener, Pudding Queener,
Hayley.
Ash.
I love you.
Ash, I love you so much. You rock.
You rock.
You rock.
And you there, Miss Gurgle, Liza, with the
Liza.
headphones on. You rock. She's been sleeping for a while. The way that she's positioned now. May she rest, and may you all rest, and may you be careful next time you are opening your windows like Ashley Marin and you're looking outside.
Close your damn blinds.
Okay? Because you don't know if Noel Khan's going to be out there kind of like waiting for a signal going, oh, should I? Oh,
Yeah, because that's all he does is wait for signals. Close your damn blinds. Close your damn window.
Close your damn window. Waiting for signals. More like waiting for crazy bread. That's what he should be doing. get off Alison's dick.
Yeah, truly.
You don't need to help her. Go find a hobby.
Genuinely. Go back to school.
Go to school.
Get a job. Go to Myanmar.
Go to Japan.
With Caleb. Hot couple.
Bromance. Sexual.
Fanfic.
Oh, God.
Tell us what fanfic you want us to write and we'll write it.
Okay. We love you.
We love you. Toberky.
Oinkburky.
Kind of sound like a snore.
Sleep. Listeners, if you didn't know, we actually have a Patreon, which we call the Dollhouse. So come hang out in our dollhouse.
We also have a YouTube channel, so if you want to watch this episode and other episodes, head to our YouTube channel and subscribe.
And you can find all updates at our Instagram or look in the episode show notes.
We love ya.
We love you.
Thank you so much for tuning in to this episode of Call an Adult. We appreciate you more than Alison appreciates immortality, my darlings. Please give the show some love by giving us a 5-star rating and review on your podcast platform of choice.
You can stay up to date on episodes by following our Instagram at call.an.adult, as well as our respective Instagrams at Ashley Crapapp and at Hayley Tanto. Have a lovely day, and don't forget,
Shut your damn blinds!
See ya! Call an Adult is recorded on the stolen lands of the Boonwurrung and Woiwurrung people of the Kulin Nation. We pay our respects to the traditional custodians of the land. Sovereignty was never ceded.